CBC's Evan Dyer has been working to get more details on this story and joins us now live from Ottawa. So, Evan, a man who had clearly struggled with health issues due to an old injury. What more are you learning today?
That's right. Jim Hillyer, the MP for Medicine Hat, the riding of Medicine Hat, Cardston, Warner to be precise, was found dead in his office this morning. And it appears that he was victim of a very rapidly moving infection related to an old injury. Certainly there's no suspicion of foul play. This clearly was a health issue that killed Jim Hillyer at a very young age, only 41 years old. It seems that his family notified Parliament Hill Security of his absence, that he had failed to return home. They went to his office and that's where he was found. Jim Hillyer was elected originally in Lethbridge in 2011 for the Conservative Party. When the boundaries were redrawn, his own home actually moved to the riding of Medicine Hat. He ran again in 2015 in the last election and won with a pretty significant majority, about 68% of the votes. He had suffered a ski injury many years ago, and that ski injury had caused a very severe break in his leg. He actually apparently had metal plates put there. That was then followed by an infection. The infection was dealt with at the time, but then reappeared earlier this year, breaking through to the skin, but coming from that old injury on the bone of Jim Hillyer's leg. And he was obliged to take several weeks off Parliament and underwent a very aggressive treatment of antibiotics, intravenous treatment to try to stop that infection. He wanted to be here for budget, we're told, and he returned to the Hill. But yesterday he notified some of his colleagues that he was feeling unwell, and apparently it was because that infection had advanced much further than anyone believed, and that is what appears to have caused his death. We actually learned about this much earlier this morning. I should explain that we held off initially reporting this because we believe that one of Jim Hillyer's 4 kids is traveling in Australia and had not yet been notified by family members. But the party has now put out an official statement. I'll read it to you. This is Rona Ambrose, interim leader of the Conservative Party. She says, Jim was a valued and hard-working member of the Conservative team and a passionate advocate for those he represented. More than that, he was a dedicated husband and father, a man of strong faith and conviction. I pray that his and his family's faith will help them through this very difficult time. And we're expecting to see Rona Ambrose rise in the House at around 2 o'clock today, make a statement, and then we expect the House to rise out of respect for Jim Hillyer rather than go to question period as it normally would.